Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Hello, everybody!
It's so hot. It's so cozy. It's rainy outside.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's like we're wearing like jumpers when it's summer.
I hate it.
Yeah, and then like a week ago, we made a podcast and the way we opened was like, oh my god, it's so
hot.
Yeah,
Like
London.
2 weeks ago, literally.
London.
Welcome to Feature Friday. Today we're gonna do our first EXO special. EXO. This is the beginning of my K-pop discovery.
That's true. That's the first band you ever
Discovered.
Knew, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very, very, very interesting. Why you would have discovered that one specifically?
Oh, I don't know. I think Monica kind of was showing me a bunch of videos, and she showed me one with like Kai dancing in water with SEHUN, and I was like, well, I'm in love. That's it. Lost it.
I think because Monica, we basically saw, well, Monica grow up really, and how her music taste sort of evolved as well.
Yeah.
Because she was always, since she was very young, she was always into the Korean industry, Korean idols, for quite a long while. Actually.
Yeah, well, way before us, for sure.
Yeah, and then she would bring that taste, because you two would be very close. We'll be very close, all three of us, and then that sort of all the recommendations and things like that. She would come have a look at this, and because you've always been super open-minded about dance, and you always wanted to know what other type of dances there are in the world and what other people are doing across the world. I think that's probably why you would have stepped into K-pop before I did.
Yeah, I just really, I don't know, but I never really delved into it until I started like doing K-pop videos here in the channel. I never really dove in deeper to any of these things, and I'm really excited because even though I really like EXO and that was like my first K-pop band I ever went into like liking and their music and stuff, I feel like I still have a lot of ground to cover, and there's a lot of things that I still don't know about. So I'm really excited to first look at EXO SC subunit new stuff.
Yeah, so I read a comment when we put a community post and you guys sent the recommendations. That's one of the posts like we 1000% read every single comment.
Definitely.
Because we want to make sure, you know, we get requests, and also we usually find like the best music that way. So one of you guys commented something like, "Oh, this is perfect timing because they just making their sub-unit comeback."
Yeah.
So you're gonna have like basically like 3 videos that are completely brand new for the podcast. I'm like, no way.
Yeah, and actually, Telephone, their comeback together was a surprise music video that nobody was expecting.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice. Well, enjoy our song, and
it's a brand new song that Efra made by himself.
Oh really? We're gonna use that one?
Yes.
That's good.
Go look at it.
Bobby,
listen to it.
If you don't speak Spanish, tough one. You know, but
it's good regardless. I'm proud of my little brother.
Thanks.
Pero qué espanto, susto, en mi país le rezan a los santos, justo, los pantalones se compran grandes, no justo, aquí no hay batalla, tú terminas, bro. Pero qué espanto, susto, en mi país le rezan a los santos, justo, los pantalones se compran grandes, no gusto, aquí no hay batalla, tú terminas, bro. Teclas que toco y notas que se salen por poco las arruino porque no me comporto. Me escriben por la noche porque saben lo que quieren, nada más lo que lo ofrezco. Un pozo sin fondo, mágico, elástico, fantástico, y quiere ser un fan nada más porque nunca le estorbo. Suavecito le susurro, métete en mi toldo. Escucha, chivo, que comience el tema. Cuidado que vengo escupiendo flema. Tengo miedo de hablar de unos cuantos emblemas, pero con papel y lápiz no tengo un problema. Mi disculpa si te ofende, pero ¿pa' qué te expones al fuego si sabes que quema? Letras tóxicas, considera esto unos minutos de situación extrema. Reina, rana, sabe lo que pasa, de pana. Quiso huella que tú no hiciste en mi cama. Yo me paro aquí, no hay campana. Báilame cerquita, gitana. Ataca besos, dulcita sultana. Me sale con cosetres, con ganas. Me llaman y me gusta este flow sin ganas. Estoy aprendiendo a cubrir mis espaldas. Dale. Conmigo las cosas no se dicen gritando, aquí se dicen es con calma. Es difícil diferenciar entre jeva con interés, clase o falta de alma. La semana pasada me enseñan cosas básicas como darle a las palmas. Que tú no entiendes, escribir mis armas te desarman. Y tú que no emprendes en cosas, yo no sé si tú entiendes, pero yo sí entiendo y me siento y te expreso las cosas. Si tú no preguntas, pretendes y rimas, tú mismo te pones en posas. Pero supongo si tú no sabes lo que está pasando, tú no ves lo que explota. Qué espanto, susto, en mi país le rezan a los santos, justo. Los pantalones se compran grandes, no justo. Aquí no hay batalla, tú terminas, brusco. Pero qué espanto, susto, en mi país le rezan a los santos con gusto. Los pantalones se compran grandes, no justo. Aquí no hay batalla, tú terminas, brusco.
We've been speaking to one of a lot of you, actually not a lot, some of you guys, and some of you have recommended yourselves as people that would like to help with captions and subtitles for our songs or for the podcast or like individual videos.
Yeah.
And I thought that's like wild because
That is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to us.
it's beyond belief because you know that's like insane amount of work and so yeah, so we will be working with some of you guys and I am thinking, you know, how we can also sort of, you know, make it fair on you so you get all the credit possible, and then maybe even some other creators can go and contact you if they like subtitles and you can start, you know, that little thing like that, or I don't know, I'm trying to think about how to do it the fairest way possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing that, like, you know, some of you guys want to help us.
It's the
That's-
nicest thing ever.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let's start, mate. We didn't record. We recorded it like
Wednesday.
what?
We filmed on Wednesday.
No. We're recording the podcast on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know we still don't have the technology for it to go live as we record live on Fridays.
Yeah.
We're still learning. So we were waiting for, is it SEHUN
Yeah, we were.
to release,
Sehun
and
to
we're literally
release.
just looking at the clock, the Korean time, because we were meant to release at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right, so we're just looking at the clock. Move. Move.
2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. So now it's time. So why don't we start with that one?
All right. So this is Sehun's solo, called "On Me." But listen to this. Listen to this really cool thing that I learned on the internet. This is it's only 2 minutes, right? It's only like 2 minutes long, but everything in this comeback was made, and somehow they were involved in the producing,
Brilliant.
the product making of this mini album. So I'm really excited to see their own compositions and stuff, because I know like CHENYEOL is super talented, and I know he writes a lot of stuff, and I know that a lot of the times SM doesn't put his songs in the albums, or I think he said in an interview that he would love to have one of his songs as the title track of the album.
He's
and
never had one.
He's never had one, so it's really cool that they let him write their own stuff for this comeback.
That's brilliant.
It's
So
really
and
cool.
and he's got his own solo as well. So
Yeah, so we'll watch that after.
Oh, nice.
But first, Sehun, since he's the freshest.
Freshest.
The
1 minute and
freshest.
59 seconds. What? The?
Yeah, they're quick, they're sweet, they're nice.
Yeah. I mean, why are they so short? I would
Enough.
like. Yeah. True.
Yeah,
True.
like this is
sound bites.
Yeah, this is enough.
I guess.
It's not.
I would argue that I bet a lot of fans are like, oh my gosh, make this 7 minutes long.
Literally, why? I already know.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it helps with streaming value. You know, it makes the song more streamable.
Well, who knows?
Yeah, that seems to be a recurring theme at the moment.
Who knows? Let's just have it. Let's just have it.
Jesus, it was posted like basically
9 minutes ago.
and it already has like 300,000 views.
Yep.
You have to unmute it.
The power of this voice. Let's go. Ooh! Ah!
That girl on the left is pretty.
I like this dancer.
Oh, nice. Hey!
Ah, this is hot! Oh! Free the pink hair!
Wi-Fi.
BB's on the video.
Nice visual, dude. How sick is that blazer?
How freaking insane is this video?
This is down my alleyway.
Absolutely.
This is going on my
had-
playlist.
I hate that we're so early because it doesn't have captions yet.
So that seems to be a problem with international fans.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That if you're really early and you want to show your support early,
Yeah, you can't.
you can.
Like, you can, but
you...
there's no captions and stuff.
Right.
For a little while.
Has anyone figured this out? Like, I'm sure they must have.
Yeah, some people do really quickly, but this happens quite often too. Like,
Right.
you don't get.
Let us know.
subtitles.
Let us know how, if you're like, you know, you're obviously not from Korea or you don't speak Korean, and you catch the videos really early to show your support to the artist. How do you? Maybe you manage to get captions somehow. Maybe you manage to get lyrics somewhere.
I think the lyrics might be up somewhere. Maybe perhaps they already translated, but I don't know. I just wanted to say though, like, in all honesty, how westernized is this?
Good.
It's incredible. I just love that the dancers are also, some of the dancers aren't like skinny that they're gonna die. They're like, the diversity here is so big, it's so fresh. I really like this. It's really refreshing to see something like this.
Everyone looks healthy. Yeah, everyone looks
and,
awesome.
And not only that, but the whole vibe and the whole video, it's super cool because he looks, he's always struck me as like that unbothered.
Nice guy.
No, the unbothered guy.
Yeah,
that nothing faces him. You know?
Indifferent, yeah.
The totally indifferent guy. And I just love this because it really enhances that image, you know. It's great.
It plays towards it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And I would say I like it when they do Western
stylized,
or they
yeah.
give it Western twang to say, because it makes
it
it
so global.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it would help them sell way more in the Western world, if you like.
Yeah. Look at that! Come on!
That girl's amazing. They go with the bucket hat.
Yeah. Oh, love it.
Of course.
Oh, this is fire.
Bye bye.
I'm about that choker, by the way. Oh, insane.
That's hard.
Woo.
What does he have in his
Come
neck?
on. His name, a choker.
No.
Oh, this is sick.
Nice.
Sick. Woo.
This would do great.
Come on. Oh, he's so good. Oh, perfect beat production. Hello? No.
Brilliant.
No. I need like another 2 minutes, dude.
I actually don't have an issue with the length of that. That's fantastic. That is brilliant, dude. The replayability value of that.
Absolutely.
The whole streaming thing I mentioned, and also, I think because it's so short, people will start posting it everywhere, like 30 seconds on Instagram, TikTok and stuff. I really do hope, and this has really trendy potential, dude. That is huge.
Is big.
Click
this
like
is
on that.
Big.
My gosh.
This is really like on your face. They came in to do some damage.
That's brilliant.
It's fantastic.
Is it hashtag 1 billion views?
1 billion views
What
is
is
the
that?
name of their comeback.
Well, I hope
Is
it
the
gets 1 billion views.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they make it?
Oh, that would be so cool.
That's sick.
Stream EXO. I'm just joking. Then yeah. What's
Because
next?
that is an issue, isn't it?
Yeah, people go into streaming parties and then they get.
What
the
is
video.
a streaming party?
So they get different accounts from different devices with different IP addresses, and they
So like
stream the
with
videos.
VPNs and stuff.
Yeah, so they stream the videos, and they end up getting the videos. 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 They end up getting the vide reducing the YouTube reducing their views because they think they're bought it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually harmful to the group at the end.
But then there's also the argument that
That's also how they blow.
no, there's also the argument that every other artist is also doing it.
Yeah, good point.
So
but
then the only way
seems
you're
to
able
be-
to compete.
is like doing it yourself. But I actually think, based on what I've seen online, it seems to be an issue amongst the K-pop fandoms.
Right.
I don't know much about it, but yeah, apparently some people advocate against it, and some people advocate towards it. So I really don't know where to stand on that
Right. It is. I mean, I think it's a very unique.
phenomenon.
And also, it's interesting that it's being like a line is being shunned upon it because I didn't know about it. I didn't know what stream party was. So
Yeah.
and I the first thing actually that came to my head when you said stream party was the whole thing that happened with Justin Bieber, Yummy. That they were genuinely asking people like download a VPN and stream it from here and then change the country, stream it from there. And I was like, wow. So maybe
That's
this
a
is the
streaming
way the other artists are also doing it. If someone like Justin is coming out and they're sort of saying do it.
Yeah, that was really strange because it was like a dirty little secret, you know, something
Really?
that people didn't want to talk about. So when he came out about it, there were so many memes about it as well, because like, oh, look what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
I think right now probably the best way for something like this to do like incredibly well, it's gonna sound kind of like a cliche, but the way to make hits, it seems right now, it's like those TikTok trends.
I was gonna say
those Instagram videos.
but
those...
they're really on it. Their marketing is really on it when it comes to this stuff. I mean, when Baekhyun released Delight and Candy, he made a Candy challenge on TikTok,
and it did great. I remember,
and
yeah, it did great.
And Hwasa's doing it with her
Maria.
newest comeback, and even Lay is doing it with his newest song as well. So it seems to be the trend.
It seems to be like a great marketing strategy that is also
it'd be silly
cheap to make.
Exactly, it'd be silly not to jump on something that's so easy to access right now.
Right.
You know. Anyways, let's go. Let's see what's
Let
next.
us know your opinions about that. That's very interesting, actually. I didn't know that was like a
whole it's a whole topic of conversation. I don't have a hot take. I don't have a take whatsoever because I don't really know much about it yet. So
yeah. So let us know. A really interesting conversation to have in the comments.
Definitely.
Okay,
All
then.
right. So next we would have to watch then CHENYEOL solo,
Go on.
which is just a little bit longer, and it released
A few days
yesterday.
ago.
Yesterday, yeah.
Nothing
Track.
Nothing, bro.
Nothing, bruh. Again, it doesn't have captions, and it was released yesterday, so
Oh, for God's sake.
I
Let me
don't-
check maybe if I can get it.
maybe they're on Genius or something.
Maybe, that might be a good shot. EXO SC
Nothing track.
CHENYEOL. Oh, yeah, I spelled CHENYEOL correctly.
A win.
Lyrics.
Translated. So cool. I'm really excited for this. I just can't wait to see the whole of the whole. You got any translations?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. Talk to me.
Also, it says, I don't ever worry about... But let's hear it first.
Let's go.
So you know, it'll sound like a poem.
Ooh. Oh, that was fun.
I was surprised how gangster it was.
Same.
Especially in that live stream playing League of Legends.
Oh, good.
So there's a whole lot of ripped stuff going on.
Yeah. Fashion is on point. Oh, hell yeah. Dude.
That beat is nice.
It's on 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's very unusual for a track like this.
R&B-ish rap.
Yeah. Very unusual for a track like this. R&B rap inclined style, like vibey thing to be on a 3/4. 1 2 3
Yeah,
2
like,
2
very
3,
unique. Very
1,
rarely do
2,
people do
3.
that.
And it's so nice though. I wonder why nobody has done it before. I think it's because it's hard to jump on it.
Musically stuff.
Yeah, until you get the flow of it. But
Unless you can post it yourself.
and there you have it.
So it gives them this freedom of you know, stepping over lines of doing things that maybe they wouldn't have done. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Pull it back a little.
Pull it back. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Good, isn't it? Oh, but look at those visuals. Ooh.
I don't ever worry about nothing. Hey. Yeah.
I'm actually not mad at the mullet.
Kinda like just long hair, isn't it?
It's so nice.
Nice.
This is awesome. Love the trippy feel of it. Woo! Insane! That is so cool. Isn't it so different? Like one to the other.
That's
They're
one of my favorite
so-
songs of the week for sure.
That is so great. I literally want to play that on repeat. That
1
was
million views already. Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Honestly, it's crazy. I want to think of this is like a very two different, two opposite sides of personalities. Like here you have the I'm trying to explain my whole feeling and situations. It's number 37 on trending here in the UK.
Brilliant, dude.
How
That is
cool is
amazing.
that? And then you have SEHUN on the other side who's like, dude, I'm here to have a good time. I'm about to show you what I'm
More,
about.
bit harder, more nonchalant.
Yeah, Chanyeol is in that path of like inner dialogue.
Yep.
You know, like trying to have a bit of like an inner conversation, and then his writing and composing skills are coming to shine as well, are being such a huge part of this composition. So let us know if the mini album it's already out, because if it is,
We'll review
dude,
it.
we're
Review
gonna
it.
totally be checking that out. No questions asked. That was so great.
Yeah.
Now I
You know-
think.
Hold on, before we go and move on to the next one, I feel like if you are gonna do, because they seem to have a really good relationship together,
Yeah.
SEHUN and Chanyeol, so they just feel like friends.
They do.
Because you know how I know that they're actually genuinely friends? Not because I actually know. It's because when you're on camera and you have to pretend like you have to make him laugh or you have to do all this stuff, when they're on camera they're just very chilled.
Yeah,
They're
don't.
very
It's not
them.
like they're trying anything.
Because
yeah.
when you're with your friends and there was a camera involved, you wouldn't really be like,
you try
around all the
yeah.
time. No, you just be, just you.
You be you.
So that it's awesome to see also that their personalities are not very high energy. They're very they're very different. Both of them kind of operate in this sort of low frequency.
I actually think Chanyeol tones down a lot when he's with SEHUN.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think he's actually crazy?
He's actually nuts.
Right.
He's crazy. When he's with BAEKHYUN, those two are like chaotic mess.
That's so interesting that
So I think he just kind of like, I think Chanyeol is that person that knows how to adapt.
how to riff.
Yeah,
Different people.
I think he's a very sociable guy.
Right.
He's that very outgoing, sociable person though. So at least for what I have seen in interviews and
How
stuff.
come this is a subunit and like let's say I don't know,
there
Suho isn't in this one?
there is another subunit. I think all of them have there's different subunits, and we should totally check some of that stuff out.
Are they
in the second part
are they a
of this.
subunit because
EXOs.
just because they work well together, like voice wise or musically wise?
Yes, I actually think so. In CBX is
Chen?
it's Chen, Baekhyun, and Sehumin, and apparently they just got together because they're the same height.
Right. So it's
So-
like different reasons.
Yeah, so like and that's just about one of the
So it seems it's only two. Go up. Go up, go up. Subunits EXO, CBX, and EXO SC were formed and first promoted separately in 2016 and 2019, respectively. In addition, all EXO members maintain solo careers in music, film, and television. Right, so it's just those specific two subunits. Then.
So far, yeah, I think, well, according to Google.
Can you imagine having a BAEKHYUN D.O?
Oh, but you would have to include Chen there.
Right, true. But they do have songs together, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
They have like a few songs together.
The
And then you will have like a
CBX
Kai and like an LA.
Woo! Ah, my God, I would also put SEHUN in there.
True, yeah. I
You
mean, okay, so mate, just EXO, mate. You know?
Just have EXO. Just CBX also has some on crack videos that I've seen on Instagram that are hilarious, and we should totally put them in on a second part of this
Sure.
because there's so much content. Let's just be honest. Like,
I think this is one of it was the same when we watched, when we're doing specials of artists or countries or stuff like that. It's difficult to, I don't know, give it like a
fair shot because
not
there's
a
so
fair
much.
shot, just like you try and consume as much as you can, but it's only so much we can do. So
Literally.
that's why I like the idea of having part 2s and even to some extent part 3s if it comes down to that, because it would allow us to really take our time, enjoy, not feel like we're rushing
Absolutely.
and I think people know by this time I hate rushing. I like really getting everything I have out and enjoying content as I would in my
And-
free time with you guys.
Exactly, talking to you, conversating with each other. I think it's a very crucial part of podcasting, I'd say.
Well, that's why we decided to make it into a podcast, because there was so much we had to say.
Basically.
You know what I mean? And there was so much we wanted to riff on and stuff like that.
Talking about new podcasts that you and I should totally watch.
What?
It's BM from Card and Peniel from B2B are having a podcast.
Well, like
It's about
a
like
weekly podcast.
yeah, and the teaser that I watched on Instagram that I sent by one of you guys actually, was they were saying like they wanted to make a podcast in English for English speakers,
Brilliant.
so they could share a lot of their thoughts and experiences, and then they go all panicky because yeah, we got boundaries but not as many as when we have when we are with our bands and stuff. So I thought, what an incredible
That's
opportunity to watch that type of content. We adore that type of like unfiltered content, and I think the world needs to see that part of creators overall, because there is so much of there's so much edited content, that how I like to call it, that it's just it has an agenda, it has a facade, and everybody has to abide by those looks and stuff. And I think it's so refreshing to see something stripped, naked, a bit more personal,
I think what unedited content really allows to for the audience to experience is, whether you like it or hate it, you're getting them.
Exactly.
The most them you can probably get.
Yeah.
On a camera. You
Yeah.
know? Maybe they are,
And it somehow you also feel included in their development.
It feels like you're chilling with them.
Yeah.
That's why I love podcasts, and that's why we decided to, have our own podcast, because I don't know, it felt the most natural way to share thoughts, feelings, and experiences with people,
And isn't it thrilling? It's so
it's
good.
crazy that anyone watches to begin
Literally
with.
to begin.
But and it's even more crazy the fact that people enjoy it, and you guys are awesome. And I feel like I'm actually watching it with all of you guys, and it's funny because now we're like starting to recognize usernames and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Oh my
oh,
God.
look, she watched or he watched, and now, because obviously some of you guys follow us on Instagram, we know kind of like, oh, it's a he or it's a she, or they're ARMY, or they're they love Mamamoo, or they love Philippines,
God
they
Seven
love
or
God 7, or they
whatever.
love Anita, or Eminem
or
or
they're
Doja
into
Cat.
Indonesian music.
Yeah, or
and-
they love EXO, and we're like, oh, you know, and then we
Yeah.
can kind of have chats with you guys. It does get tough because it's a lot.
But it's so exciting.
It's amazing though.
I like I say it all the time, but it really is like mind-boggling that anybody would sit and watch me talk. It's weird, like especially like our relationship. I never thought so many people would be tuning in to watch with us. It's really cool.
Yeah,
like
feels like you guys are here with us.
Yeah.
And I like to believe you are. So.
Yeah, alright, so only to do it justice, these two personalities, these two very different songs, in two very different vibes, they made together one song called Telephone,
Right.
featuring 10 MC.
10 CM.
Freaking hell.
Bloody
I
hell,
can't
man, what you have for
read.
breakfast?
Annoying.
Or lunch?
And this one has captions.
Oh no, is he gonna brush his teeth?
That makes you really uncomfortable, doesn't
On
it?
camera, yeah. I hate those stuff like
Mood
those.
filler. What is it?
Wood
Mood.
filler. Wood filler. He's not gonna brush his teeth with that. Don't try that at home.
Nervously send.
Don't try that at home.
Let's
ladies and
watch
gents.
this.
조마 조마 전송 또 이모티콘 투척 답장 없어
Hey,
got
what's
Blackberry,
up,
did he?
절대
Hey.
변함없는 철벽 너 만날 땐 전화기만 보는데 바쁜 척하며 답장은 늦네 자꾸 왜
Is that Blackberry?
왜 그런 척
It is. What the hell?
왜 그런 척 만날 때마다
Product
Guess who
placement.
has a deal with freaking?
Product placement.
It's
Is that your
I
phone?
no, I just can't see.
Oh, yeah,
It
just
was-
wear your glasses. It goes with the drip.
It goes with the drip. I got so much drip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's definitely a that placement.
Oh yeah, come on. It's so obvious.
I don't like jumpers like those, but that's kind of hard.
He looks awesome.
Yeah,
he
that's kind of
looks
those.
so
It's
cool.
because of the colors. I think that's why I like it.
I think it goes so well with that hair color as well.
True. I mean,
So I
mate,
think
they're
it goes-
stylists to a joke, aren't they?
Duh, of course. The best of the best.
왜 그런 척왜 그런 척해 왜 그런 척왜 그런 척 만날 때마다 늘 바쁜
Ooh,
척해
I love his voice.
설정인데 왜 그래 그냥 한마디 할 걸 그랬네 뭐가 많아 뭔지 다 뻔한데 내게 무슨 말을 하더라도 say something 대답 없는 이 시선이
Dude, this is
Best
so
friend.
modern.
Best friend telephone Best friend telephone
Best friend telephone.
Yeah.
중얼중얼 오하리하는 듯해
The vibe though.
반대로 넌 하루 종일 바쁜
Know about Blackberry?
So I cannot say anything 못해 내게 무슨 말을 하더라도 say something 대답 없는 이 시선이 박힌 데 너의 텔레폰
This is so good.
Hey,
Come on. I love that. I love that.
that song bangs.
That is so good.
That song bangs. You know what it reminds me
Love
of?
the freaking visuals of this.
You know
it
what-
does feel like a ad placement for a phone. It does feel like it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
feel like at the end will be like Movistar.
Literally, yeah, like what was that one from here, like Vodafone? Or something like that.
yeah.
But you know what I feel? This subunit of EXO, wouldn't it be great to have some Western rappers like Lil Dicky,
Yes.
just, you know what I mean, do
Absolutely.
a remix of this, and you have still 10 CM. I don't know what he's gonna do, and you have CHENBAEKHYUN, and you have SEHUN come in and just sort of make like a remix. Like
I was gonna say, EXO SC is like a very westernized.
I think it would do fantastic
It's a very
worldwide.
they're so trendy. Like they would kick butt.
Now I understand why a lot of people send me messages saying you have to watch this subunit because they have worldwide domination potential. So all right, now I see it.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, the fashion.
I've always said it. I think EXO is one of the bands from Korea that has that capability to really like pop in Russia, pop in the UK, pop in Italy, pop in France,
Definitely.
pop in South America.
And
pop-
they have, and for a reason.
Yeah.
So I just can't wait for them all to be back together
Well, their numbers are not.
and
That
kick
big
butts
from-
in the world.
Yeah, their numbers are not like that because they're not popular. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You're so
They have
right.
insane numbers, dude.
Okay, let's keep going. This is so much fun. every teenage room ever.
Drip, dog.
Woo! Damn, that is hot.
It's like CIA or something.
Yeah, it's like they're inside the phones.
That beat is fat.
Me acting like I'm not in love with you. You're addicted to your phone, but I'm addicted to you.
Oh, that's nice. Then man, let's drive it.
Hotter than the portable charger.
Hey. It's so weird. It's a Blackberry.
Isn't it weird?
They're like
I
throwing
feel
it
like
around.
I'm back in 2010.
Dude, let us know if you were all your. I mean, I think most of you watching are probably like in your 20s. I'm gonna have a guess. 20s to 30s. So you definitely owned. I'm gonna guess you definitely owned a Blackberry at some point in your life.
And everybody was giving you their pin, their BBM.
Oh my gosh.
To talk. Here's my BBM. Do you know those
That was
random...
the first version of Snapchat.
No.
Of WhatsApp.
So true.
Actually, Snapchat was Snapchat. Without the
Yes.
pictures. Could you send photos? Yes.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could. It was the first chat that you could do that.
Yeah.
No, it's the first version of WhatsApp.
First chat with Naughty.
You could. It was the
Could be
first.
naughty when you're 14. Yeah, right.
Okay. It was the first thing. It was like the first. It was like, you know, Messenger.
But hold on. That was the thing though. I remember when I was like in year 7. When I was in year 7, we would hear rumors of girls in year like 4 years above us that were about to leave for university.
Well,
like all the older guys would start showing like their bikini photos that they sent it to them, and
that is
us.
so shady.
Yeah, they were pricks. And me, you know, us being the midgets, we were like,
Let's watch.
and it's like this girl in a bikini or something, and we knew who she was because she came to the school. But that was the thing. That's where, you know, BBM got dangerous.
Yeah. Well, it's always been a thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Ooh, door.
So we just had someone knock on the door, and it
Like-
was our mother.
I don't like it when you say
That's why I say
our mother.
All right, our mum.
Me mom, yeah. Me mom, yeah.
What do you? Yeah, me. I don't know, mama.
Exactly. Like when did you? I have a whole thing about that.
I would never call her madre in Spanish.
Exactly.
In
my
English,
point.
though.
But in Spain, actually.
So I learned it here.
But in Spain, actually, they won't ever call their parents mama or papa because that is so childish. That seems so immature.
For kids.
Yeah. So they do call their parents like madres y padres.
Are you sure?
Yes, I read it in a comment. 100% assured.
Well, let us know if that's true.
And I'm out here
What do
calling
you
my dad
say?
papi, mami, oh, mamita, papito.
In Korea, so oppa is older brother,
No, opa, yeah.
and then mopa,
No, apa.
appa is
Appa.
older sister.
No, that's Nuna.
Nuna is older sister.
Yeah.
What is dad and mum?
Apa
Appa,
and Oma.
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 Right. You know, learning Korean.
You know, we should download that app that teaches you how to speak languages with other people from their country.
And then we'll learn Korean. And then we could do the game of
The
of
telephone game
the telephone game with them.
online
Here we go then. Let's
with
keep
the
running.
people.
Let's keep watching.
I love this video.
Because you don't spend time with me, I get it.
Yeah. I get anxious every day.
Nice vocals.
So good.
Nice. It's difficult.
So good. It's difficult not to like this. so relatable.
어려워
Freaking wonderful.
Also, 10cm was probably the producer of
The
the
producer
beat.
of the beat, I say.
Right.
I say that's right.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I just got a lisp randomly.
Right. So, okay. So it was probably the producer of the beat. That's very interesting, isn't it? How a text can sort of make your day.
Ah, but it's so relatable though. That one person can send you hola, and then that's it. You're gone,
But then all these other people who text you.
and you be like, me not replying for 7 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Not because I don't want to. I just kind of like, CBA, you know.
CBA. Wow, I haven't heard that sentence since high school.
It's like can't be asked.
Can't be asked. Yeah. What? Or can't be bothered? No, that doesn't have a name. CBA.
Can be.
Can
yeah.
be.
Can be bothered. Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, it is very, very peculiar how, like, you know, them replying, or say you post a story and they comment on it.
Oh, and they react to your story, and then you're like freaking out about it.
Yeah, it's very, very weird.
And then you're
but-
like thinking about the reply for like 7 hours just to like think about exactly how to seem cool.
the weirdest feeling.
That's just me. Is that just me?
The weirdest feeling it's when you send sort of like a
Like a daring
like a
text.
daring response.
Yeah, like something like asking them to go out or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
or-
something like, you know, you're making a move. You're shooting your shots.
Yeah, exactly.
You
It's
know?
like, guess what? I like you. Okay.
Whoa.
I think about those texts at 3 o'clock in the morning. They haunt me. They haunt me. They haunt me.
Didn't haunt you.
They do.
The worst that could happen is you say no.
Exactly.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
Imagine. I don't think anyone would be that mean
Oh,
to reply
Efra.
like that. Yeah, but then why would they, you know, follow you or talk to you before? Maybe the
point.
worst thing they could say.
It's like
No, it's like, oh, that's really kind of you. I just
I don't
find.
see you like that.
Yeah, I don't find you attractive, or I wouldn't want to date you.
That was my heart.
But wouldn't you like to know
I would totally like to know.
rather
but-
than them playing you around?
Yeah, no, definitely. I would like to know. I actually don't like it at all. When you get into that push and pull situation, it's like, do you like me? Do you not like me? Is this interaction flirty or is it not? What is supposed to be happening here?
Yeah, that
I-
song really capture that feeling of,
It's so good.
to some extent, like, I hate your phone and I hate the phone and I hate phones, but at the same time it gives you this weird relationship with it,
Yeah.
and then when you reply it means so much to, you know.
Yeah,
So
it's
weird.
It's so strange.
Very, very weird.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever like sent you a text that makes you kind of like nervous?
Oh, yes.
Like you're like,
so
oh
so
my
many times. It's
gosh,
like,
they said that,
yes, that's happened.
and you don't know if you want to push the boundary even further. Like they would, you know, like for an example is there was this girl. She sent me a text, somewhere like I was in high school, and it was
Your
through
high school stories
Facebook
are so
Messenger,
funny.
Facebook Messenger, and she was like, oh wow, prom is happening.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was
Cute.
It was something
Cute
like that.
to ask
And I
me
was
to
like-
prom.
And I had a huge crush on this girl.
Like-
And I was, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is my moment. It's my moment. I
Like-
can't blow it.
No, but also I was like, but we were talking about it in school, so is she alluding to the fact that she wants me to take her, or is she
Should
just,
I ask or am I just going crazy?
or am I just overshooting stuff like I usually do? You know what I mean? Am I overanalyzing this?
Am I overthinking this? 4 o'clock in the morning, Efra pacing around.
No. And then you know, you try and when you're like
Play it
when you're like
cool.
15, yeah, you're
Yeah.
14, you're like
Act aloof.
yeah. And I just replied. I think I replied like, yeah, so. Yeah, something like that.
Oh
like,
my god.
like you know, play cool Efra, but still show interest. And then she was like,
How are you showing interest then?
and I remember it showed her typing and deleting, her typing and deleting, her typing and deleting.
Pobrecita, you're a horrible person. How is that showing any type of interest at all?
I don't know.
Then you shot her down. You cut her wings.
She didn't ask me, did she?
Yeah, well, what was she
And I
supposed
liked
to
her.
say? Can you ask me to prom?
No, like, who are you taking? Who are you taking to prom? And I'd be
Yeah,
like,
and then be like,
no, I've actually said, I would have said,
not you.
no, I would have said, hey, you know, I'm not taking anyone. Who are you taking?
And she'd be like, nobody. End
Nobody.
of conversation.
No, nobody. And then wouldn't it be a lovely place to be like, oh my gosh, I actually love to take you.
Would have you done that when you were 15? No.
No, I said, yeah, so that's what I did.
Yeah, I actually.
Good news though, it ended up lovely.
Ah, good. Did you take her?
Yes, but it ended horribly in the night.
Okay.
But it was actually very nice until the end of the prom.
Ah, fair enough. I actually, yeah, I've experienced some of those moments when you, that the text that makes you nervous, and I just end up not replying and seeming like an actual because I get so nervous. I just
Texting is weird.
overthink.
I wonder.
I don't like texting. I'm not a fan of texting.
Wonder what the general consensus is. What do you like more, calling or texting?
Calls.
Yeah.
Any day. Video calls. You gotta give me a little heads up though. But video calls or normal calls, yeah, cool. I don't like making the calls myself. That makes me very, very nervous. I get very anxious. I'm like, and my tongue struggles to come up with anything.
Yeah.
But if you're calling me, yeah, cool. Calls any day.
I think calls are fun, yeah.
Yeah, not
Texting
not
can be fun, though,
texting. I don't like texting.
Yeah.
Not so much fun.
You
Not
also
so fun.
you also mentioned that Lay released.
Yes, he released a new song, but this is only an audio. But I thought, Lay is EXO. EXO is Lay. So we need to support Lay here in this EXO special. And this song apparently
Well, yeah, he's part of EXO. Isn't
yeah. This is just not a.
This is a solo.
Yes.
Right, I said, yeah, why not?
This is apparently somebody said on the request comments. I don't know where I read it, that this was very like Latin influenced and like very summer forward. So I'm excited.
Boom.
Boom.
I like it when you boom boom boom.
Hey!
Reggaeton.
I like it when you boom 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 boom. I like it when you record it. I just find trash. The way you move, I swear it's hard for me to match.
Yeah.
Right, left, can't nobody do it better. I can teach you, baby, don't put under pressure.
Ooh! Damn! Boy! Yeah, thank you, salsa.
The lyrics.
No, I can't find them.
I like it when you boom 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 boom.
I like it when you drop it low, can you do it on the floor?
Yeah.
Take control, girl, I know you see the goal, yeah. I like it when you push you, 좀 해주는 게 수련해. Roll the dice now, don't second guess it. 끼워줘, 그게 완히 보는 왕좌. VIP shit, get it, get it, get it.
I think that's it.
All day. I love it when you go. I like it when you boom 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 boom. I like it when you boom 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 boom. I like it when you drop it low, can you do it on the floor?
That's sick, dude.
Take control, girl, I know you see the goal, yeah.
Pause.
How good is this song?
Dude, that he could just be like a. If this is the first, if I didn't know who Lay was, and I just heard this for the first time, I'd say, oh yeah, he's a reggaetonero. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I wouldn't even think about it.
Like he's a new upcoming, artist, like the reggaeton.
It's so true. This is so Miami.
For real.
This is so Miami.
For real, dude.
It's insane.
So he's saying,
I'm obsessed with this.
I like it when you boom 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 boom.
boom.
Rego, did I just find treasure? The way you move, I swear it's hard for me to measure.
Ooh,
Right,
nice.
left, can't nobody do it better. I can't reach you, baby. Don't fall under pressure. No matter where it is, I can follow. Starting a new blaze, I spark it for ya. Let us dance.
Oh yeah.
Let's us dance and move salsa. Now we're dancing in euphoria. To the right, to the left, it's not a problem for me all night, all day. I love it when you go. I like it when you boom, 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 boom. That's hard, dude.
Yeah.
No
It's so
preparations,
good.
needed to feel enthusiasm. Roll the dice now. Don't second guess it. Give me this night. You can't forget it. Don't stop it. Get it. To the right, to the left. It's not a problem for me. I love it when you go boom, boom, boom. That
It's
bangs.
such a freaking bop.
That bangs.
This is my new favorite summer tune. This is gonna play the rest of the summer. It's gonna bring out the sun in London because
hope
there
so.
is no sun in London.
Dude, dancing to this? Joke.
Oh, bye.
Joke.
He just dropped a banger.
Doesn't mean
I
like
like it when you
Enrique
it
Iglesias kind of,
does. Gente de zona.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it needs. Gente de zona to jump on this.
I like when they let it vibe.
What a freaking vibe.
It's well made,
I
man.
like it when you
I like it when you I like it when you
I like it when you
That is so well made.
God, this is so freaking good.
And I think what's even more impressive is the fact that he's showing such flexibility in what he's able to create, which is very
doesn't
unique.
surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. That's not a fact that blows my mind anymore, because knowing that his background is K-pop. We have already stated that K-pop is like a whole bunch of genres into one. Like they
And that's kind of
discovered
what they're
that-
trained on. to some
Yeah,
extent.
so they give the idol this wide range that they have to master everything. It's a very strange process. So the training process is super tough. So when I see a K-pop idol doing stuff like this, that is so marketable, that is such a power song. I mean, like, that can bang anywhere in the world. Here in Spain would do like, I
Really
mean,
well.
here in Spain, I mean, like in Spain it would do great. Here in London would be amazing.
Europe, it will do great.
Yeah,
dude.
this would be such a great
Portugal,
holiday song.
Spain. We know in Albania it will do well.
Absolutely.
Like France, it would do well on.
Yep.
And you know,
I mean, come on, Africa loves reggaeton.
to some extent, yeah. Like like
It
Algeria.
obviously bangs in Asia because it's lay. So I mean, and it's so Miami. It's so like southern, like Miami Beach.
It's really
Cali as
really,
well.
It's really impressive to me, like his versatility, really, and the fact that I guess what makes people versatile. It's not just that they can try new things. It's the fact that they can try new things, and the quality of their original, most comfortable content doesn't drop.
Absolutely. I was gonna say is the level they maintain that level of excellence
Across different-
throughout everything, and that's when I stand with the idea that training is so important for creators in the world, not just K-pop, but I mean as an overview of everything. I think training is such a fundamental part of having a very strong, long-lasting creator.
Because
But it also needs the managing factor. It also needs the back end, because all the things that happen backstage, like, because a great creator sometimes gets lost in their creation, and there is no result
what's it called?
out
the,
of this.
the artist's curse.
It is.
That's
It
why
kind of is.
that's why most artists are not able to, and we've spoken about this. Great psychologists and have really spoken about this phenomena, which is most artists are not able to monetize their artistry because most artists are not good business are not business minded. Most artists are not good at putting their creations out there for the world to make.
Yeah.
Most artists are not very adaptable with the market. They kind of want to just have their own market, and that's not how the world works. So it's very, very unique, and so I do understand. The interesting
It's
thing about
such a blessing to have people like Lay out there who are such great thinkers and creators, the people that really embrace the making, the process of creating, making something new out of nothing, with such a beautiful group of people that support him.
I think what's interesting about Lay though is the fact that, so to some extent he's first a Chinese artist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like idol first,
Yeah.
and then he is a Korean trainee
Yeah. Made even bigger idol.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's really interesting that maybe the reason why he's so capable. Like for example, I still say it. Lit, that video, it's the best video of the year, and the year's not
down,
even
yeah.
just halfway done. So
But hands
and we're
down
ready for
holds the crown.
2020 to be done. To be fair,
Oh please.
that was one of the few blessings of 2020. That video. So it's to create at that level. I don't know, because he's really unique, man. From all the artists we've ever discovered on the channel, he's one of the unique ones, because to create at that level, it's outstanding. So I'm always looking into little details, like maybe the fact that he was exposed to Chinese. Was he exposed to Chinese idol training first?
I have
Did
no.
he-
I don't know. I don't know much of his.
Did he move to Korea
background.
really early on?
I don't really know about the background, his background before EXO actually, but
Please, if you know, do drop it down in the comments below.
But
We'll read it.
I admire that man. I admire the way he just takes an idea and makes it work. You
Special
know,
guy, man.
special. It really is. I wonder if he's gonna release like a music video out of this, cause I'll be down to watch some girls throwing it back.
Well,
In
talk
some bikinis and stuff.
talk about special people. Chen is also a very, very special individual.
Ridiculously talented.
And this, from Chen specifically, was requested like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's just called Cover by Chen.
Yeah, well, it's a cover of, you remember Park Hyo
Breathe.
Shin, the one that we saw that he was in the piano and he was like in the outside. It
That
was
we
like on
thought-
this deserted place.
That we thought, how the hell did they record that? Because
Yeah.
the audio was also at some point was like raw.
Yeah, at the beginning it was like raw audio.
Right.
Like that song was like heartbreaking, and literally the key change. You remember how I spoke to you? Said that just imagine the person that covers this song has to be vocally insane.
You did.
Well, Chen is here.
Chen comes into the picture.
Coming to bless us with some vocals.
2 million views, Jesus.
This released on the 24th of June, and yeah, since then I've been like, have it, please watch it.
You've
please
been
watch it.
you've been requesting this a lot.
So we're gonna watch it. Woo! Finally.
A lot of people have been requesting this.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Ooh. Oh, that sound is dry. Turn it up. I'm really excited to this.
오늘 하루 쉴 수 없이 오늘만큼 이렇게
Oh, how
또
beautiful.
한 번 살아가
Oh boy. Oh boy.
침대 밑에 놓아둔
That's really hard.
지난 밤의 꿀꿈이 지친 마음을 덮으며 눈을 감는다
And that's happening right there and then in the moment. It's not like he pre-recorded this.
오늘과는 조금은
What do you think?
Yeah, I can tell by the way he's vocalizing.
속에 나 홀로 잠들어
Yeah.
다시 오는 아침에 눈을 뜨면
Oh, so good.
웃고프다
Wow.
Oh. Yes, Chen. Go.
오늘 같은 밤 이대로
Oh my God.
먹어도 될 꿈이라면 바로 할수
Oh, it's so beautiful.
바라도 된다면 두렵지 않다면
Oh, it's wonderful.
Wow. 오늘 같은 날
His technique, though, his technique is like absolutely flawless. There's not a shadow of discomfort in that body at all. He's so comfortable. It's so strange because, you know, I always think about the journey you gotta make with your larynx. Where is it going? Where are you gonna place it? Of course, if you're familiar with the song, you already know that by heart, but It's still impressive though. It's still impressive to see the beginning of the song being so
Bass heavy.
resonant, so bass heavy, and still keeping it light and bright, and then you get this totally effortless top notes at the top of his range, and I don't even think that's the top of his range. I mean, he's comfortable there, very comfortable, and it's beautiful. I'm really like enchanted.
He's got insane low, like bass mastery. That's a joke. It really makes you kind of be like gobsmacked to some extent
It really
on
does.
how clear everything sounds when he's that low.
I was gonna say the key here is the clear tonality to his vocals. That is fantastic and super healthy vocal training.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
너는 줄 알았던 노래들 눈물이 흐르면 잠들지 않는 내 작은 가슴이 숨을 쉰다.
Oh yes!
How nice is this?
This is exactly what you love.
끝도 없이 원하니
Oh yeah!
날아가는 새처럼 뒤돌아보지 않을래 이 길 넘어 어딘가
Oh, beautiful! How good is that?
힘없이 멈춰
It is fantastic.
세상에
See that? What the?
그리고 다시 자라나는 그 하루를 살아
I'm in love!
너 오늘 같은 밤 이대로 머물러도 될 꿈이라면 바라할 수 없는 걸 바라도 된다면 두렵지 않다면 너처럼 너 오늘 같은
Wow, man.
날 너는 줄 알았던 노래들 눈물이 흐르면
it's beautiful.
이 어린 가슴이 숨을 쉰다.
Fantastic.
고단했던
That guy is amazing.
It is outstanding.
내 하루가
Oh yes!
He's a problem, man. Serious, Chen is a problem. Like, it's dangerous when people are that talented.
Wow,
Just
Chen!
competition no longer matters, does
He
it?
literally ate that. He ate that.
Dude, what the fuck?
Wow!
No, no disrespect to the original song. They're both a joke. I really enjoy the original song. But I would push the boundary and I would say I enjoyed this version. For some reason, it touched me more.
I actually felt at the brink of tears. He really brought me to that very emotional place.
Maybe because
What
it's
a
so raw.
Beautiful performance. Yeah, the rawness of it is so
I could
key.
feel his breath. I could feel his... That's insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There were certain moves in his larynx while he was doing at the beginning that let me know that they were very easy.
What about his Adam's apple?
Yeah, it's a part of the larynx.
So does that matter when that? So when you see that move?
Well, obviously you're seeing the larynx shift. That's actually quite. It is easier. We used to have, when I was training in Italy, we used to have videos of male singers, so we could physically see from the outside how the larynx was shifting, moving, and adjusting depending on the song.
Right.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. It's an art.
It's a whole
itself.
science.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
really
art and a science to some extent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
I'm telling you, he's a problem, and he's a great example. I think all of the EXO guys are a great example of what
Greatness.
happens. Yeah, like elite level talent, dude. Like
really
for
is.
real. I'm not being a fanboy or anything. They just bloody good.
I actually think what would suit best after that performance, after what we just watched,
Yeah.
is watching D.O and Baekhyun singing
Oh,
What
hell
Is
yeah.
Love.
Come on. You know, I thought
a beautiful display of perfect vocalists.
today I'm having a blast. I can't hide it. I'm having a blast. I love this because I thought, one of my favorite singers in the world, hands down, is D.O. I'm so happy. He's one of the, and I think EXO acoustically, it's my favorite acoustic band ever. I can't find another one that gets close.
And I am so annoyed that we've seen everything that they have acoustic. I can't believe
Yeah.
that is it.
Yeah,
They've got so much potential in an acoustic setting. I mean, they're so magical.
I think a lot of people, like a lot of people,
Enjoy it.
really enjoy the
Yeah.
acoustic stuff. So I think a dream, I think of some fans and me included, would be for them to create like a whole acoustic album or EP.
No, I think you know what would sell like hotcakes.
What?
It's like what Super Junior Cry did, like a whole ballad album,
Right.
and that would totally.
Maybe they have done
sell.
something like that.
I think they have done like winter specials.
They have, and they're really
And
good.
those are mainly their ballad forward stuff.
Yeah.
But those are like festive stuff. I just think they need like a spring release.
Well, I remember when it was Christmas time and we checked out Christmas songs, like
Yeah.
Korean Christmas songs. A lot that people are like, this is some of the best time for EXO.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, both vocally speaking, they've got the best way of showcasing their capabilities
I'd say
in their ballads.
it's a great time. Winter's a great time for SM in general
Ooh,
because
definitely.
they can really shine in ballads because they have such strength vocally. If
I mean-
not, but maybe arguably, and a lot of people make this argument, arguably the best singers in the world are
Or
part of
with
SM.
SM. Yeah, it doesn't. It
Not
wouldn't
not
surprise
just
me if
in
it
Korea,
was.
like
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah, I might agree with that statement.
It's
I think
arguable.
so,
Yeah, you could debate that.
I mean,
Well, I
yeah.
thought we had watched this, but it turns out we had watched is the one I'm thinking about. Is one of my favorite
Tell
songs,
me what is love.
which is Just by D.O. And then we also watched that one where it was Chen, Baekhyun, and D.O. And they were
No.
like
It was Suho, Baekhyun, and D.O. And
and they were in a piano and stuff.
Baekhyun was playing the piano. I don't even know what song that is anymore.
I forgot. I can't believe I haven't heard it again after that. I have heard it again after that, but I
Yeah,
can't remember
but-
the name of the song.
Yeah, well, we have seen that too.
Because the reason why it's not on my playlist is because
Because it's in Vimeo.
is in
That's
Vi-
why.
Yeah, the only way you could find it is in Vimeo. Did we post that?
I think we did. Somewhere.
Or maybe someone sent it to us privately and
And we
said,
watched it. I think we might have
and we
watched
spoiled it for ourselves
I think we
accidentally.
did.
Ah, fuck.
I don't know.
So hard with.
The point is, we have seen it and we
Yeah.
enjoyed it thoroughly. So here it is then. After having beautiful vocals, I just thought, more beautiful vocals.
Yeah, do it.
It's What Is Love? EXO
And so-
Showcase. This is in 2012.
Bit old, no?
You're about to get some baby EXO.
Oh, deep voice.
Ooh! Ah!
Turn it up.
Ah, so good.
Boss.
Ah, so good, D.O.
It's Chris Brownish.
It really
Come
is.
on! Interesting choice of outfits though. Yes.
I have this album.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard this song so many times. How cool.
They work so well. Jesus.
So good. So good.
Come on!
Weird. You know what's really strange though?
Boys.
They're not wearing any in-ear monitors.
Really?
Everything is from
Their monitors
frontal
and their frontal
monitors.
monitors. Old school,
That
dog.
is old school.
That is so old school.
That is so weird.
Is that like a?
In 2012, we already had in-ear monitors.
Of course, mate. 2006, maybe
Yeah.
2000, probably even earlier. But this seems like a very interesting setup though, because cameras are very up close.
Yeah, they're down there. Yeah.
The SM Entertainment logo is
Oop.
there.
Maybe this is like in a special stage.
It
Well,
could
it says
be.
EXO Showcase. So maybe it's like they hired this place especially just
Right.
to do an EXO showcase.
Maybe
Maybe
is
they
there
were
a crowd?
maybe definitely a crowd, definitely a live crowd. But they hire out
Specific.
smaller venues, and they raffle out tickets or something
right.
like that, or they sell a limited amount of tickets, and it's all for the purpose of creating content for online platforms.
So maybe that's probably why. Maybe it's tweaked after too, the sound, because it's very, very clean.
It's incredible. It's really well processed.
Wow.
But I was also gonna say this is 2012. Maybe it was like EXO's debut year, or
check.
their debut promo work and stuff.
So EXO debuted in 2011.
Okay.
So Showcase 2012. Kind of makes
Possible.
sense.
Makes sense that they weren't like absolutely like blasting numbers. Maybe they were blasting numbers.
So this was posted in
really
2000. Well, we're only basing it on the date that it was posted on,
Let's see.
not on the date that it was actually filmed.
6 years later, who
Yeah.
else is watching this in 2018?
So it was. So most people agree that it's 2012.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I can also tell by their looks
It's a
and their
2012
fashion.
outfit. Yeah.
So
Not a big fan of the blazers.
well,
but-
it's only Baekhyun who's wearing a blazer, and
No,
then
no,
you have D.O.
He's wearing like a vest sort of thing.
No, he's wearing a leather holographic jacket.
Very
On
Power
silver.
Ranger of him.
Yeah, very much. But it's very Wolf era of EXO.
Which is
Wolf.
the outfits are a bit crazy.
Yeah. So,
Edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
2012
I mean, it fits
idea.
them. Whatever.
Yeah. Cool though. Cool. Oh, that is
Oh.
not a small venue
That
at
is
all.
ginormous.
Oh, he's so good. Baekhyun was giving it. Woo!
They work really well together. It's so old school, dude.
Woo-hoo!
Stage presence, huh?
I'm about that. I don't really know. Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
So that's okay.
No,
No,
that's
sorry.
not.
What is love?
What is love? It's so good. How do you even wrap that up?
That's very interesting though. Like how they
Baekhyun
managed
was about
to, do
to
that.
bust a vein.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And that is, it's so weird though because it's
It's
so
not healthy.
old
though.
school.
Yeah. But you can also tell that they were very early on their training, like vocal career, like longevity of it all, because they're naturally good singers. You can tell.
Well, they had been trained at that point for
Yeah,
years.
definitely. But they never stop training once they're once they debut.
Of course, they keep getting better and better.
They keep getting better. But you can tell that there were certain things that they tweaked along the way, like for example those belting notes that is so unhealthy, vocally speaking. Even though they sound great, and they don't sound like they're creating any damage, but the amount of pressure that you're causing in those little tiny blood vessels that are surrounding the larynx itself, they're so small they bust, and you would never realize.
So is that perhaps why he still makes them and he still does them, but
But he
with
does
less
it with
frequency and also different technique maybe?
A different technique for sure, not
Right.
less frequently, but different technique. What that technique is, totally unknown to me. But
But obviously
yeah,
his
but you can-
longevity,
definitely, you can.
they've been
you
on
can-
now what, 8 years, 9 years?
2012, 2011.
2011 to 2020, so 9 years.
The 9 years. That's a
Yeah.
long ass career.
That's a great career. And they're just improving and making better and better stuff.
And you've never heard any problems with them having problems with their vocal cords or vocal folds. They've never had to go into surgery for it. At least not that I know of.
Let us know maybe if that was a
For
thing.
their vocal health.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I would love to know, but I haven't heard anything about it. So
I doubt it, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, maybe. I doubt it though. But that is interesting though. That could be one of the reasons also for longevity, why they're leaning towards certain genres as well more.
Definitely,
You know?
for sure.
So that each comeback is not as heavy on voices and stuff like that.
But that's a lie, because when you look at Obsession, Chen Baekhyun
No, but I'm looking
and
at
Suho were
busting our
freaking,
vocals.
yeah.
But I'm just saying in subunits and stuff like that. How they
I think it's more about aesthetics. That
Right,
they go
right.
with subunits
That would
and
just-
like concepts and ideas.
voice health would just be a byproduct.
Exactly.
That the fact that they're doing rapping or the fact that they're doing R&B.
Yeah.
Right, makes sense. Because also I remember in that Delight
By the way,
by
that
Baekhyun, he still belted a lot.
definitely
It's his thing.
is his thing. That's his charm. By the way, Delight, Baekhyun itself, broke so many records for SM and
It's a
it
solo,
actually,
isn't it?
as a soloist, and it actually, I think I read it gave them the most earnings from 2020 so far for SM came from EXO's Baekhyun Delight's album.
Jesus Christ. I
Best
know he
selling
murdered
album.
the charts and all that stuff. He absolutely
Yeah.
murdered.
But then V came along and also freaking kicked
Did
some
really
butts
well. Yeah, he also did really well.
globally.
He did great globally,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's very interesting, like at the time of music that we're on right now, because there's so much variety, and I think now more than ever, I don't think it's a coincidence that even last year we didn't know who some of these guys are, but this towards the end of last year, I think even if we wouldn't have had the channel, or we were just because we've always been music fans, we would have known, because look, they're making it in the UK trending page, they're making
Absolutely.
it number ones in UK, they're making top 20s in the European charts, in American charts. So I think that's what I'm saying, is it's crazy that they've been out for 9 years, because they just keep getting better and better and better.
And conquering new territory.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think like for example, Baekhyun is a great example of that, because when was EXO's comeback? January?
February. I'd like
Feb,
to say.
right?
I think it was Feb.
So you're saying Baekhyun did better than EXO's? Jesus Christ! You know why I think that is?
But
You know why I think that is?
why?
Because it was such a global concept.
I agree. I actually think it was so fresh. The idea of Delight, the whole concept was so accessible for anybody in the world. I mean, I listened to that album so much.
Yeah, I mean, I still like EXO's album.
Oh, definitely. But I think it was a very more. It was perhaps a difficult concept to digest if you didn't
A
know
new fan.
EXO. Yeah, exactly. And with Delight, it just is such an
You didn't have to know who it was.
accessible thing. Exactly. It's just good music.
I showed it to one of my friends, and he was like, "Oh, who is this geezer?"
Yeah.
And he thought he was speaking in English at one point because he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So he didn't even
He didn't
like
even. Yeah.
you know, notice that it was Korean.
And
I was like, dude,
that's not necessarily a good nor a bad thing, but it just lets you know that it's so it's so trendy, that it's so listenable, you know.
Yeah, like those melodies are genius. There's some of the melodies on those album in that album, they're genius because they're so catchy.
And again, he had a lot to do with the production and the creating of that album. Isn't that awesome?
But they've been in the industry for so long now, they can also understand what the market wants and what sells.
Exactly. And they're also being directed, so if they put an idea out there that might not work, there is a whole team that would translate that idea into something that will work.
Good point. Now, there's talking about Baekhyun. There's something that a lot of you guys wanted us to watch. It's called EXO Chen plus Baekhyun Immortal
Song. Yeah. I didn't know that's the name of the song. It's
Right.
a live stage performance.
Oh, really? I
and-
didn't know. I thought you said really. I didn't know. That was the
Really?
name of the song.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, that is the name of the song. Really, I didn't know. Immortal Song.
It keeps sounding It keeps sounding like that.
Really, I didn't know.
Yeah. It's like when someone asks you for the Wi-Fi password, and it's
Really,
like,
I don't know.
It's like ask me what the Wi-Fi password is.
It's like when somebody tells like, what's the password?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think this is gonna be really good.
Chen. Also
Dude,
quite young.
why are
though.
you so cute? Oh, look again, baby Baekhyun.
Oh.
Oh,
Good
crazy
setting.
setting. Oh, this is in the melon
Melon.
stage. Melon.
Oh, turn this up, dog.
Oh, she's already crying. It hasn't even started.
그토록 사랑했던 그 사람
Oh, ouch, my heart.
잃어버리고
Oh, brilliant setting. I love this.
타오르는
Oh, we know.
내 맘만 흐느껴오네
Oh, they have strings behind them as well.
Yeah, they have a whole orchestra.
Oh my gosh.
My God. Oh my God, the lyrics.
Oh, somebody in my eye. It's not tears.
My eyes are sweating. Harmony.
Talk about working well together, though.
Ah, my heart.
Good.
Come on, Chen. Chill out, dude. This is disrespectful.
So that-
How good this is disrespectful.
So that's like, that's a really, 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 really good setting, but a really, really hard live setting for them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, anytime you have strings playing from behind you,
Mm-hmm. So deafening.
what the fuck? It's nuts.
Yeah. It's very hard, and the audience is so close.
I can't see from my right eye.
Is your right okay?
It always happens. I don't know what is wrong with my right eye.
Your lashes are too long.
Is there a way? Do people cut them?
No, why the hell would you cut your eyelashes?
Because they're so long and beautiful. I can't see. I keep seeing a line, a black line.
Efra, I think you might need to go to the eye doctor.
Why?
This keeps happening to
Yeah,
you.
all the time. Yeah, but it feels like I just have so many in my eye. I'm trying to enjoy the music. I keep seeing this black line. I think I'm fine now.
Yeah,
You check. Do I have anything in my eye?
No, it just looks fine.
I mean, it looks fine now.
Yeah, this setting is super tough though.
Sorry for
because
ruining the mood. It's just.
It's okay. It's okay because my heart needed to breathe. I was about to cry. This setting is very tough because the audience is so close. You've got the playback and the orchestra, the string section, not an orchestra, a string section behind you.
Yeah.
So everything is like kind of like against you a little bit, especially when you're trying to sing something this vocally demanding, and their harmony work.
brilliant.
Though it's fantastic.
So props to the engineers as well, and the monitoring is great because
Yeah, well, it has to be great for them in order for them to be singing this well. I also love how seemingly their harmony is. It's like nearly it doesn't exist. It's like their two voices that just become one, and that particular thing is so very difficult to achieve. One, you first need to really know the other vocalists that you're working with to a T. Like, you really need to understand them, and years of practice doesn't do it justice. Like, you really need to know the person itself to get this perfect unison work. It's outstanding.
In any, say, in sports or art like this, or singing, or any sort of discipline, subtleties, when you reach a certain level, subtleties and details are the hardest things to master, but they're the things that actually turn out to be the bigger differences in outcome.
Absolutely, I agree.
So
Details.
that sort of subtlety you're speaking about, I don't know what it's like because I've never studied singing on that level. So, but I imagine it must be like very, so a peculiarity very difficult to achieve.
It only comes with years of coexisting.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, cool.
Wow. Good drumming.
Oh, I know.
She's
That's
pressing.
how I feel. Oh my god.
Wow. Yes. So talented.
Oh, the lyrics though, my heart.
Must be really popular, that song.
Wow. Jesus Christ. My goodness. Gosh, stop it.
Dude, what is happening?
Oh, my heart.
Come on! Props to the
Woohoo!
musicians, dude.
Oh my goodness! How are they so like? Yeah, thank you very much. What? They just delivered.
Dude, I'll be throwing roses. I'll be throwing
What the hell was
money at
that?
them. That's insane.
My freaking heart can't take it. My avocado smash.
So this seems like, I mean, that song seems to be very popular.
I think it's a female singer.
Definitely, yeah. Well, probably, I don't know.
and became very popular.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of those songs
My
that
analysis is so deep.
very. I think this is one of those songs that it's like everyone knows what it is, and it's like a
Yeah.
very powerful ballad. And the
It's
lyrics.
like Amiga Mia by Alejandro Sanz.
No, I'd say it's more like
Something by Alejandro Fernandez. That everybody knows.
yeah, maybe they're using novelas or something like that. So, you know what I mean? It's very
Yeah.
popular. So I'd say this is something like that. But that was truly special, and I actually think it's.
My heart.
I really like performances that mixing strings and have a big band sometimes.
Yeah, I thought it was playback, but there's a whole
No.
freaking band in the background.
I love that.
I love that. That was incredible.
We are listening to that again later.
Yes.
That
Oh
is
my god, that was a vocal banquet.
That is a joke, mate. I really like the fact that it's for somehow it didn't feel like
Overdone.
Yeah, like
yeah.
it felt overwhelming in terms of emotions. Like I felt, emotions, but it didn't feel like okay, enough is enough. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Actually felt like the arrangement of the song, because I don't know the original, so I would like to say that this arrangement particularly really enhanced and created that trampoline effect for the vocalists, which is a very delicate thing to achieve. So yeah, the whole, it's like what we watched in that KZ performance of Rolling in the Deep.
Yeah.
That the band created that perfect trampoline for her to really shine. That's what I think the band in this performance really did for them. It really gave them that emotional crescendo. They set the whole scene right from the beginning with the musical ambience, so it really lifted the whole performance up. That's why I'm such an advocate for having a live band in a performance, regardless of what it is. As you can see, it doesn't matter if you're having a ballad or singing a rap song. I think there is such a powerful and magical element of having people behind you that are actively giving you energy on stage. There's such a great element about it.
It does.
And it's unmatched. Like, nothing compares to that.
'Cause
Unless you have that band,
because
Unless
it's
you
such a
have
powerful
band.
support network.
Yeah. It's huge.
It's that trampoline effect that you're mentioning. You really feel like your back is covered, and also you're having people push you up and fly.
And therefore everybody rises up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that team mentality.
That is
Sorry,
a great
it's
bloody
fantastic.
performance. That
I
is
really
so good.
enjoy that. I want to hear the original now.
I feel like it seems like it's in a show, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems like it's in like some type
And these
of
are like judges.
TV show.
Can anyone judge that? That's nuts.
Maybe
the
that's
only way
the
you can-
original singer. Maybe
could be.
one of those ladies.
The only way you can judge that is that was bloody amazing.
There's
serious.
nothing bad you can say about that performance whatsoever.
Yeah, like maybe they came off in one note. Yeah,
Where?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they
okay, I
came
know
off
what
in
you're
one note. It's like okay,
Bitch, where?
but I don't know. I don't know how anyone can not regard that as like top level
Freaking
music.
Beautiful. Yeah.
There was also another live performance.
I'm totally blown away. I'm like.
I'm having a
shocked.
blast, mate. There was also another live performance that you guys recommended called Sweet Lies, and this is EXO, all of them together.
Okay, that's including Lay.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Live in Japan.
Let's have
Maybe
it.
Lei is here.
I didn't mean to play it so fast. I just the computer is spazzing a little bit.
It's alright. Sweet Lies.
Okay, so Sweet Lies in Live in Japan.
Is there such a thing as a sweet lie?
Uh,
There isn't, is it?
Well, for the person who's telling the lie, it could be a sweet lie, but it could also be that.
Yeah, if you're malicious
No,
or evil.
no. You know how people say that they're lying to protect that person they love, for example, to protect their well-being.
Okay,
They lie.
So-
Here we go. We're
okay,
gonna
so
get critical about this topic.
imagine you had a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
You love this dog,
Yes.
and it was diagnosed to die, like terminally ill,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
and there was a high likeliness that you have to put in this operation. There's a high likeliness that he won't come back.
Okay.
Right? It's a beautiful dog you have.
Yes.
Right? You love a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? A sweet lie would then be me telling you that it's, he's gonna recover. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. For you, because you're
But
telling
I'm
the
lying.
lie. Yes.
Because it's very likely that.
He will die, but there's a possibility that he might not.
So you'd like, but that's just being positive.
Yeah, but that's also lying. Still lying.
No,
though.
it's not lying.
Still a lie.
Being optimistic is not lying.
Well,
It's seeing the odds.
Okay,
But
but
so you would like me to lie about the probability of his survival?
not. I wouldn't like you to, but if you do it, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Okay.
I mean, but it can also be translated as that like when you read in books and stuff, like, oh, when you told me that you loved me, I loved it in the moment, and that was a sweet lie.
But he didn't really love you.
He didn't really love you. But that's a sweet lie in the moment. It's sweet.
But after, it just destroys
It's just a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but there is the sweet lie moment.
Right.
At least I like
I
to
can
think
see that,
so.
actually. I see that. Yeah. They sort of like invest instantaneous reward, instantaneous feedback would be sweet.
Exactly.
Even if you knew down the line it would turn out to not be true.
Exactly. It's the same. It's like when you hear in songs here in America, and that you hear like songs that say, "Oh, I just love the way you lie," or that to me sounds like, "Oh, it's a sweet lie."
It feels like sweet lies are part of a toxic relationship,
Definitely.
not part of a healthy relationship.
No, not at all. I mean, if you base your whole relationship
That's what I'm saying.
on lying,
That's why I meant sweet. Is there such a thing as a sweet lie? Because a lie is a lie.
But it's still a lie. But the moment
It's
can
like
be sweet.
I go out with this girl and we're having dinner, and she orders for me, and I really like this. I'm lying. I hate this.
Yeah, but she feels instant reward because she picked something good for you that you hate, like pavlova.
Oh, I hate pavlova.
I love it. It's so good.
I actually
How
did
can you
have a
hate it?
girl once
I know.
order that.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
It was disgusting, and I told it. I said it. You could have chosen anything. And then I flipped the table. No, I'm joking. Then we just ordered something else.
Yeah, good.
And that's how fast that problem was solved. You don't have to lie about it. You know? You don't have to, I like pavlova. And then you like throw it in the bucket. It makes for
Wow,
great
you
comedy,
finished-
though.
You finished that very quickly.
Oh, it's very fun. Oh, I'm just very hungry today.
It's very lovely. Ooh. Ooh, vibey.
I love R&B, dude.
Vibey.
My
Look at that
gosh.
lane.
Oh, Lord. Dude, that's like 50,000 people.
Wow, boy. Oh.
Nice.
Ah. Oh, hell yeah.
Just lay there.
Wow, there's a lot of people. I like to think so.
9, yeah.
Ooh. Take it off, boy. It's so good.
That's a good song.
Oh my god, yes. What song is this? I need to download it.
Sweet Lies.
I know. Oh, Kai, Dios mío. Oh my goodness, that boy! I need to see it all better.
Hold on, 1
so
sec.
Good. This is so good. This is so good.
No, Lay's not there.
Is it not there?
He is there.
I think when
Yeah,
there's
he's there.
9 of them.
Yeah, he's there.
there-
He's there.
Lay's
No,
there.
I was just checking the lineup of like who came up in their Japanese.
A tour.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone is there. So this
That's
is full
good.
EXO.
god, they're so good. The choreo is so like low key, but it's so effective.
Hard as hell.
The setting, the lighting with the haze happening. What the hell's happening with the haze? I'm about it. And them. I could have done with like a shirtless version of this, but okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna complain about the costume because it's actually pretty good.
It looks hard, yeah.
Yeah. Vocals for days.
That electronic drum is fire. That. Nice. When the lighting changes, it looks like thunder.
It really does.
With the haze. See that?
Yeah.
Sick. Yes.
So good.
Here we go, dancers. Boss.
Ooh, it's so good. It's really well placed as well.
Just dab.
No, it was more like a no. Play this at 3 a.m., please.
For real. Yeah.
Now you can see why they work so well. They work so well together because look at them, they're a force. Who's doing that? Ah, Chen, yeah.
That bangs, dude.
It's so hot.
Hey. People go wild with that move.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Insane. He Baekhyun in the back. Nice.
Whoo!
Dude, he's got such a sick voice, that guy, man.
That was so good.
Come on.
Come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm having such a good
Ephra, add
time.
that to the playlist now. Could put it on now. We're gonna listen to it as soon as we finish this. Like, put it on.
That is a joke. It's
Sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies. Now I'm gonna find a blazer and dance to this at 3 o'clock in the morning.
They also have a Chinese version of it.
How cool!
Yeah.
I didn't see Lay there.
I didn't even see human.
I did. He was there. He
Oh.
was there. He was there.
I think I was focused too much on the lighting.
So-
Because
so
every
was
time the
I.
lighting happened, there was like thunder happening.
There was like
That's
moments.
sick.
And like the on the screens in the background, they had like moving smoke, like lava lamp thing happening in the background. It's so freaking cool, dude.
Yeah, I've added it.
EXO, it's so good.
They have like, dude, I'm just, that's why I really like podcasts like this where we do a special, because we really get to dive on so many songs, so much music
Yeah,
that,
we've never would have discovered.
and it's just so clean.
And they have they have so much.
And I think EXO specifically, and I think it's very unique to them when it comes to me and my music taste. They really fit in that.
Yeah, them and GOT7 really fit into your whole
Yeah. And
vibe of music.
and it's sort of this vibe of R&B, low-key rap, also acoustic,
and yeah,
or
nothing.
heavy ballad. Like, I'm really weird when it comes to that type of a spectrum of music, because you wouldn't think, okay, well, he's into heavy rap, and R&B would make sense, but then going into acoustic, 1,000% acoustic, and then 1,000%
Ballads.
These two make sense, but these two don't.
And the four together just don't.
But that's what my playlist is.
Literally, yeah.
and I just keep playing the same songs and repeat.
That's so true.
That's how
I'm
I
so
vibe.
glad. I'm about to give you something that you are going to adore. This is D.O's solo.
This would be
Yes.
a dream collaboration for me.
Okay, tell me.
D.O, Bryson Tiller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Big names there.
For real. Like that would be a like what the
Like, what?
Yeah.
Moment.
or I'd be like D.O or Baekhyun featuring Chris Brown. And then if you
I
want
think Baekhyun would fit Chris Brown.
and
very
if you
well.
want to be wild,
Wild.
right? Let's just dream.
That's your dream.
Right? I'd say D.O, right? Baekhyun, Drake and Chris Brown.
Freaking hell, you
Let's
don't
just-
want anything.
Let's just dream. Come on.
I would like a, now because I just heard the boom.
R&B demons.
But just because I heard Boom by Lay, I just want a whole album, like a whole Latino forward album by
Bad Bunny.
Lay with Bad Bunny, Gente de Zona. I mean, freaking Mark Anthony can jump in there. Maluma. You know what I'm talking about?
For real. Yeah. Actually, Leia and Maluma would suit really well. First, they would murder all the ladies.
Not only that, but the whole aesthetic is pretty similar.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, that's a good one.
The whole idea of
What would your
themselves.
dream collaborations would be?
Like,
there's
wild,
no limit.
no
There's no
limits.
like I don't know, like Beyonce and Huasa.
Whew.
You know
I would see more Beyonce and Rihanna happening.
what?
I would see more
Beyonce, Rihanna.
And, no,
They have made a song.
No. Huasa and Rihanna
Have they made a
happening.
song? Beyonce and Rihanna?
Don't know.
Me neither. I actually do see Huasa and Rihanna happening.
Yeah, I see that happening.
Yeah, I see actually likely. If Rihanna makes a comeback anytime soon, mate. Literally, any danger you wanna come back? She made that song with Party Next Door and left everyone like,
Man.
come on, give me more. You know what I
Let's
mean?
believe it.
Yeah. Come back more. We want more. It was so sick. That song was great.
It was a fantastic song. Talking from a Rihanna fan, Navy fan here, I'm just saying, I'm just.
I'd love a Huasa Tory Lanez.
Oh yes, yes.
I'd love a.
What else would be really good? I think Dean or like Sam Kim with somebody like freaking Ed Sheeran.
I would love a Sugar with J. Cole.
Oh my god, you're talking big names.
I would love a.
That could actually happen because
Likely. I mean, it's not crazy.
That actually sounds so wild.
I'd love someone like RM with oh my gosh, why is his name not coming to my? I have his image in my head, but I can't think of his
Anderson
name.
Paak.
No.
I do see that.
RM
RM with Anderson Paak.
RM with a man. Give me a second. Hobson. Yeah, I'd like that.
RM with Hobson.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Weird.
But I'd see it
I would see it too. J Hope would be cool in there too.
with Logic. J-Hope and
with
Logic
Logic.
would bang.
Cool.
Also Sugar with Sugar with Eminem. That'd be insane, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would like V with somebody like her
That's a good one.
or Caesar.
I think Chanyeol and her would be sick.
Could you imagine that?
Or SEHUN and LMA or something like that.
Yeah, I see that happening easy.
Come
Dropping
on,
a banger.
Come on, okay.
Yeah.
Let me stop dreaming for a second. Just show me this.
Look at us, just living
I
in
mean,
this fantasy land.
Why not?
What would be your wildest?
My dream
weird
collaboration happened, dude. My dream collaboration happened, and I never thought that would happen. Chris
Yeah.
Brown, Drake, Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Both of them happened. And now I'm dreaming, dude. I'm dreaming. And it happened. So
Let's keep dreaming, dude.
these are, I think there's a few barriers.
Visualization.
There's a few barriers, and it's probably the industry has to mature a little bit in terms of like industries coming to other industries and stuff like that. We are seeing that happening. Who
It
would have
doesn't
thought Blackpink and Lady Gaga would work
Yep.
and would happen first of all?
Yeah.
And
I
it's
agree.
it's insane. I'm still waiting for that video, mate. You know what I mean? It's insane. So I'm just, it's both and this
like
is
I mean, Super Junior and the whole Latino industry.
who the
VAV and De La Ghetto. Like, who would have thought that
Super
thing
Junior
was
Rake? I mean, what?
I know. Who would have thought that was like a whole thing? So
How is that?
let's keep visualizing. Let's keep thinking crazy.
For
'cause
real.
That when people go mad, that's when greatness happens.
You know, card and
Yeah.
sulking would
oh
actually
my
bang.
god, that would murder
Or
that.
VAV and sulking
Yeah,
would actually bang.
yeah, I agree. VAV is so Latino though.
Yeah, that's what I
Isn't it?
mean.
They're
And because
so
sulking
Latino.
it has that Afro France vibe to it.
Yeah, he does. It would be so good.
He'll say something, something in Algerian and stuff, and
it
man,
was so good.
what to you? Go then.
Anyways, let's get back into track. Back to EXO.
Sorry, mate.
And here you're gonna have a delight. Not pun intended there. But this is D.O and his.
I love that guy.
But yeah, that's okay.
That's
his,
okay.
That's his solo stuff. The only solo stuff he has.
No, he has 3 solo stuff.
No, but
Tell
this
me
is
what
the
love
official-
is. That's okay.
Tell me what love is.
Oh, tell me what is love. Tell me what is love.
That is it.
That's okay. And then he's got something else as well.
Scream, crying,
I don't know. I can't remember.
something like that.
Chilling. No.
You're just blurting out names at me now.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's like a little animation.
Oh.
Station.
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 A little giggle at the end. I've heard. Spoiler alert. I've heard a snippet of this.
숱하게 스쳐간
What?
It's perfect.
It is, but I have heard a snippet of this towards the end.
감각 언제부턴가 익숙해져 버린 마음을 숨기는 법들
Ah, there are no captions in English.
난 어디쯤에 와 있나 앞만 보고 달려오기만 했던
No, don't pause it. I just
I
wanna.
thought you wanted me to pause it.
Okay, pause it. Yeah, so I don't wanna miss anything. That's okay. Lyrics, English.
Tell me what is love.
English translation. Got it. So is he meant to be that him?
I don't know.
I think he might be because it says.
Perhaps it is. I didn't know he had a dog. I don't
Okay,
think it is.
let's
him.
hear it and then we'll break
No,
down
no,
the
no.
lyrics.
Okay.
돌아보는 것도 왠지 겁이 나 미뤄둔 얘기들 시간이 가든 내 안엔 행복했었던 때론 가슴이 저릴 만큼 눈물겨 날도 매일같이 뜨고 지는 태양과 저 달처럼 자연스레 보내 때론 울고 때론 웃고
Nice.
기대하고 아파하지 다시 설레고 무뎌지고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 수많은 별이 그랬듯이 언제나 같은 자리 제 몫의 빛으로 환하게
That's good.
비추는
That's
숨기지
beautiful.
말고 너를 보여줄래 편히 네 모습 그대로 그래 괜찮아
That's good.
괜찮아도
Kenchana, I think he was saying it'll be okay. So it's Kenchana, I think.
So he's saying senses that have become dull due to the many feelings that have passed by, ways of hiding my true heart that I've become used to since some time. Where have I come to? I've only ran looking forward. I'm scared of looking back for some reason. Stories I've pushed back. As time goes by, I send away the happy times and the tearful days that made my chest hurt. Naturally, like the sun and the moon that rise and fall every day all together.
Oh, my heart.
And I think you are right. He was saying that's right. It's okay to be okay.
Yeah.
That's really
Kenchana.
nice. How nice
it's
is
okay
that?
not
dude?
to be okay.
It's okay to be okay. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
And then-
Okay.
And he's saying, like, today I face my honest feelings for the first time. I hesitate to stand in front of the mirror. Why is my expression this awkward? In case the camera was off, we were just saying that, well, I just read some of the lyrics, and I'm just saying that maybe the cactus, what it represents is this nurturing and this building of a relationship, but you don't know how it's going,
Exactly. Yeah.
and only when the lights are off, the stars come out, is when it starts growing, and you're not paying attention. You know, you're no longer so aware of it, but you're still nurturing and doing everything you can. That's sort of how a relationship is built, you know, because
Yeah,
you're not always
definitely.
with each other.
And I think it also represents the cactus also represents that that self-perception. So my senses have become dull, so I've put on this harsh face, like this harsh outlook,
Okay.
and press down my emotions and everything just to carry on with my life. And at the end, has become detrimental to myself, and I've just become a little bent and sad.
But it's
and
growing, though.
wilted. Yeah, but it's that realization of it's okay, we're gonna be okay.
Okay.
That suddenly brings you back to the best version of you.
Okay.
You know, it's that accepting of whatever, what all your feelings are valid for whatever they are. You know?
I see that.
오늘 난 처음으로
So great. I like
솔직한 내
this.
마음을 마주해 거울 앞에 서는 것도 머뭇대 이
Great animation
표정은
as
또
well.
왜 이리도 어색해
It's cute.
아름다운 건 늘 소중하고 잠시 머물다 듣기 멀어져도 늘
That awkward moment, we've all been there.
채울 마음의 눈 그 안에 감춰둔 외로움도 잠시 머물 수 있게 그저 바라봐
Dude, his voice is amazing, man.
So beautiful. It's so atmospheric.
지나갈 하루야 때론 울고 때론 웃고 기대하고 아파하지 다시 설레고 무뎌지고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 수많은 별이 그랬듯이 언제나 같은 자리 제 몫의 빛으로 환하게 비출 테니
He's so good, man.
숨기지 말고
Beautiful.
너를 보여줄래 편히 네 모습 그대로 그래 괜찮아 괜찮아도 두 손에 가득 채워질 추억들은
Oh, so great.
I'm downloading this.
우리 이야기 진심이 담긴 마음이
Okay, so I'm understanding now. He lost his dog in the animation. The main character doesn't have his dog anymore, so I'm assuming the dog passed away, and he was sad and unattended, and his little heart was like, you know, broken. And then he found the cactus, and then it's kind of like given this whole idea of a
Different
fresh
focus?
start. No, a fresh start, like something great, something beautiful can come out of something painful. You know, so like your whole focus and energy when it shifts.
Couldn't it be also that he's looking for this replace the void with and filling it with something else that had meaning to him? Couldn't it be that he's lost something, now he's looking to fill that void with something that he seems as meaningful, like raising a plant and making it grow, nurturing it,
Sure.
right? Because it's sort of when something that passes away that you're responsible for, not only do you feel responsible for that, you also have a void now
Yeah.
which you have to fill,
And then that sense of responsibility doesn't go away.
and you feel out of place, you feel awkward because something is missing,
Mm-hmm.
right? However, I feel like it could be very well that, you know, D.O has lost a dog.
But I don't think it's I'm just talking about the animation. I don't know.
I get
what that-
I get what you're saying, but I think that it's very interesting that he's chosen, or the animator has chosen, a cactus, because a cactus is this idea of a plant you must nurture, yet is harmful to you. You can't touch it, yet you want to nurture it, care for it, and you develop some sort of feelings for it, love.
Mhm.
But it's a very
Hostile.
hostile looking
looking
living
yeah.
thing that you take care of and you express your love to.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting that they would choose that specific plant.
Because I think is that representation.
It's not
of,
gonna love you back.
And no, not that. That also applies, but I think it's that representation of that harsh outlook that you put on sometimes. I think that's what it represents, like this protective coat that we sometimes create ourselves, like defense mechanisms in order to carry on coping with with whatever's happening in our lives. So say for example he lost in this specific case, he lost the dog.
Mm-hmm.
So he puts on this outlook, this facade, as if, you know, I'm harsh, I can carry on with this. And I think that's what the cactus represents, like the harsh outlook
Okay.
that we sometimes put on. But it really, what it really has is like, because cactuses can be so pretty when they have little they're blooming and they have their little flowers. So is that representation of, is not what it seems, you know?
Right, because it's quite interesting. It says the memories that will fit our two hands are our precious story. If the heart full of sincerity can remember it after time has passed, will you be able to say it that you were happy too? I cried with you and smiled together. We expected things and got hurt. We poured in our all and loved each other just the way the heart desired. A concern that can't be brought up, a place where a deep wound has been made. Time always flowing at the same speed will wash it away like it has done every time. Even if you live like how time flows, it's okay to be okay.
So pretty.
Complex though.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause I think it is that balance of like, we love each other so much to the point that we started hurting each other, but then we decided to go our own ways, and then that also meant that I was missing something, even though we got to the point that it was detrimental for ourselves.
Seems expectation is what killed it.
Yeah, good point.
To some extent, expectation is sometimes what kills your ability to experience new things and enjoy them for what they are.
시간이 지나다 다시 기억할 수 있다면 말할
Nice.
수 있을까? 너도 행복했다고. 너와 울고 같이 웃고 기대하고 아파했지. 모든 걸 쏟고 사랑하고 마음이 가는 대로 있는 그대로 말하지 못할 고민거리 깊게 상처난 자리 늘 같은 속도로 흘러가는 시간이
Great animation.
언제나 그랬듯이 씻어내 줄 테니 흐르듯 살아도 그냥 괜찮아도
Oh, it's so freaking great. It's so good. See, and at the end you get that moment where everything goes back to life, because it's that realization of, you know, accepting your emotions for what they are, and reality for what it is, and not expecting anything of it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a hard video to break down. I don't know why.
It is. It's so cool.
There's so much there. And it just shows how, you know, how much depth he's got.
For sure.
I wonder if he wrote this, or if this was given to him, or what was the involvement with this, because I don't know what it's like when it comes to the whole SM Station thing, because for some reason he hasn't released anything, like, you know how they do it like solo and stuff like that. So it's very interesting how that works, because we know that, you know, when they do now subunits, or they do sort of like solos, comebacks, they have a lot of involvement. So yeah, this will be really interesting, you know, whose story this is, and why
how it came to be this project.
Because the
really
delivery
cool.
was like it was his.
Definitely, but I think that's the case for all these fantastic singers and artists. I think sometimes they give them stuff, and they make them so their own so much that you literally lose sight of whose songs is it, you know. And I love that, because at some point as a singer, some point the songs that you sing that are very meaningful to you, they don't belong to you, but they're so meaningful to you. You have some type, they mark you somehow, and they become yours. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was somebody else's song and he felt so touched by it.
Let's turn it around completely and go down the sort of the weird bit.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And this is peculiar, because this is something I want to do, not only because it's been like incredibly requested, but you've been really interested about it and you've wanted to show that to me a lot, which is like the weird era of EXO.
Yeah.
With Kokobop.
That's right.
Choco Pops.
Yeah, Kokobop. Apparently this is like the craziest trippy video that we're about to watch. The concept of this, I have no idea where it came from. Don't really know what the concept of this comeback was like, but I know that somebody was having some dreads and somebody had a mullet.
Whoa.
And it was super colorful and
Or
some weird
Kai had
stuff.
dreads, or so it had dreads.
Dreads, yeah.
Because I remember Monica showed me Google photos.
And
Google images.
somebody had a mullet. I think it was BAEKHYUN. It was like a crazy freaking
Just be
era.
was a fun one to watch.
But apparently the song is a bop.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on, let's hear it.
So
Didn't we watch this live?
it's very monetized. It was very what's it called? Commercial.
Right.
This
Very
is very
marketable.
commercial. Yeah.
Haven't we watched it live?
No.
That you were like, oh, they don't like this song because the choreography
No.
is so weird.
That's what's that song? They hate that song. They hate that choreo because it's so demanding. Yeah, whatever. It's not. We
I
haven't.
think
seen this at
someone
all.
will be able to drop it down in the comments below and remind us. So
It's
Coco
crazy.
Bop.
Yep.
Sounds like a, I don't know, product placement for lollipops.
It sounds like cereal.
It does. Be a great cereal name. EXO. Wonder if they have a cereal.
Ooh,
Candy.
It's like reggae.
Reggae.
Look at his hair.
It's frozen.
Wait, my computer is like not working with me.
What the hell?
Wait. Stop. Let's watch it from the beginning.
Why is it spazzing like that?
I have no idea what the hell.
YouTube's been really weird lately.
Today, just
Yeah.
today, it's been
Like not showing comments. and
stupid.
Weird.
Okay, here we go. It's like reggae-ish. Oh my god, even with dreads, he looks good. Ooh!
Song
Say
beat bang so
on.
far.
Shimmy shimmy Kokobop.
Ah!
I like it. 긴장은 down down.
Hello!
어지러운 마음속에
D.O looks hot.
익숙한 듯 부드럽게 내게 번져가. 고요한 밤이야.
Oh yes!
Yeah.
참을 수가 없어 빠져가.
That is so weird. Yeah.
Okay, what? Let's just talk about looks. We got freaking Suho with a perm, red perm, by the way.
Who had the
D.O.
mullet?
Beckyon had a mullet.
Really?
Yes,
Jesus.
and he had like little gems that look like piercings in his face.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
I love
And
that mullet, mate.
the mullet.
I don't know about
It
I have a
looked-
very, yeah.
You have very strong opinions about that.
Well, I mean, I had long hair just not long ago. But yeah, it wasn't really a mullet, was it?
It kind of was becoming
It was
one.
becoming one, yeah. And I was like, I had enough.
Cut it.
Yeah. That bangs. Actually, I F with BAEKHYUN's hair. I was sorry with Kai's hair.
Choreo! This is so trippy, what the hell?
Yeah, they were on drugs.
This is so freaking trippy. It's
Very
like they're
trippy.
very high. Very.
Oh, Givenchy Louis wearing it. Damn.
Yes. Kai's hair.
I mess with it.
I actually think because he's such a great performer and like he's so good looking, you put him in anything and he would look good.
Not
like
bold.
he would make it work.
Not many people can look good bold.
I think he would make it work. Because he has a good facial structure. Think about it. Somebody must have done a bold edit of Kai. Somewhere in the internet.
That person's evil. Go ahead.
No, it's the whole thing.
Bold.
Yeah, making people bold. It's the whole thing. I've seen it.
Shimmy shimmy Kokobop. I
Think I like it.
조금씩 down down. 수줍은 말.
Ooh, they're
That's
so
sick.
hot.
신경 쓰지 말아 지금 이대로. 아름답기만 해 멈춰버렸으면 baby are you down?
Woo! See, look at the mullet.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Pink
Yeah,
hair.
it's so trippy.
It goes down, baby.
like eating Cheetos.
Ooh, the chorus is so good.
That's
Yeah, they're
sick.
so high. What the hell's happening here?
Oh.
Ah, Kai's so hot.
Nice. Yeah, they're on pills, dude.
Woo!
Definitely.
EDM is happening.
Ooh, that's nice. Dude, that video is sick.
That's insane. Oh, Kai is so hot.
That's sick. Kokobop.
Freaking wild.
That's sick. I like that.
I love that.
I have nothing
I
against that.
adore
Except
that.
maybe for BAEKHYUN's hair.
Definitely Becky.
I think it's a good move that they lost that hair. Probably.
Actually, there was based on Monica told me that the choreographer for EXO actually purposely put BAEKHYUN at the back most of this era because of his hair.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't.
Well,
But they can just cut it though.
No, because you gotta stick to the aesthetic for the whole
my
promotional
gosh.
work.
Who made that choice? Jesus Christ.
Who thought bringing a mullet
The
back
Kai
from
one,
the
I understand,
80s?
is edgy. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Chanyeol one, he had, what did he have? Like, pink hair?
Chanyeol, yeah, it was like purplish.
Yeah.
It was like violet.
I get it. You know, there was only maybe 4 of them that had edgy hair.
Well, I mean, you had their whole freaking.
Kai with dreads. It's okay. That's pushing it, but it's fine.
It's fine.
But the, meh.
But the.
You know, like.
And it's red with black.
Yeah, it's just rough.
Strange.
It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying this song was like so cool. I want to see more of this era of EXO. For some reason, I'm really interested because the whole song and remind me never to eat an EXO candy.
Yeah, do that. Make a trip bow.
Please, please don't ever give me that. The whole concept is so out of like labels.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
So weird.
you know
It's
what
that
kind
this
of reminded
toxic
me of?
love.
Do you remember that weird video we watched? Who was it? Was it G-Dragon?
Oh yeah, he had a weird.
No, it was Big
No,
Bang.
Big Bang.
They had a really weird sort of like, they were kind of like high. Was it Big Bang?
Yes, it was Big Bang,
And
and
they were
they
kind of like in
ended
a
up.
park as well.
Yeah, they ended up kissing in this mirror thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't post that. It got blocked. But it was really, really weird. And
It's
kinda
very
reminds you of that.
similar, yeah.
Like-
Not similar, but like it has some
yeah.
similarities.
Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, it's not similar at all because the tempo and
No,
the
whole
rhythm.
concept is totally different.
This one
I
was
mean-
like rock. This one's reggae.
And this
with
is
rap.
this is it though. I
It's
actually
hard.
think I prefer this type of like vibe with these visuals. They're really cool.
Very, very colorful. Very, very. It's nice. I like
And
it.
it
I
does-
F with it.
The breakdown, the beat drop didn't feel out of place either. You know how sometimes this type of like EDM changes, they can really be like out of place, especially with something that is
Reggae.
at its core.
Mhm.
So bringing something in so crazy, sometimes it's like, what the hell are you doing? It's too disruptive, you know.
True.
But in here, it fits so well, and I think it's because we're also watching the whole element together, the visualizer with the musical aspect of it, you know, both elements together.
I think what's really cool also is because it's such a different song compared to
Everything
we've
we've
mainly
heard.
watched ballads, a bit of rap with the subunits, and mainly R&B,
Yeah,
and then a bit of reggae. Like
it's insane.
if you know any genre, is probably that's something EXO can probably provide for you.
Definitely, I think they've got so much, and I think we need to dive in a little deeper into their discography and find more stuff. So if you have more freaking cool things that EXO have, like, you know what we like, R&B, acoustic, with really big vocals. we're
Acoustic.
into
If you
that.
have anything else acoustic that we haven't watched on the channel, please send it through.
But this commercial stuff like Kokobop really is like making me go crazy,
Hard.
and I like it.
Hard.
You're making Kokobop.
You know, there were. You remember at the beginning how we said there was a dance that you saw that is what made you an EXO fan.
Yes.
When you put that snippet, that it's only like a few seconds long, but we found it. But it's like, oh my gosh,
Oh wait.
this is.
So this is like a whole performance, live performance, and I think it happened at Gadget D.O in I don't know when, in 2016 I think, and you know how they do in like award shows, they do like a whole
Whoa.
they do like a whole medley, like a whole medley of different things, different songs and whatever, and at some point around like towards the end to like close the performance,
Yeah.
they gave Kai and SEHUN an opportunity to do like a solo dance performance,
And this went viral.
and this was pretty freaking groundbreaking in 2016, and Monica showed it to me like days after it was released, and she was like, Valeska, watch it, please watch it.
Yeah.
And that was the moment I fell in love with Kai. So in case you were wondering, so a really cool fan of ours, you guys are awesome, linked, because I couldn't find the video, I couldn't find it ever again.
Right.
But somebody in the community post like linked the video.
You're right, mate. Thirsting over that fast.
Oh my god, I'm just excited. So yeah,
It's only short. It's like a minute long, but we just thought it'd be fun to, because I've never seen it. So.
yes, well, you're about to see. I mean, before, when they're doing like Monster and something else, they're wearing palmeras in their suits.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they called? Palm trees?
Palm tree. Yeah.
They're not palm trees, are they? They're like
No, they're.
dragonflies.
Sure.
No, dragonflies is like daddy long legs, no?
I don't know. I like how that sounded.
Dandelions, that's what they're called.
Dragonflies.
Fondant.
Fondant.
Yeah, this right here changed my life.
Nice outfits.
My heart.
It's like it's raining in the place.
Oh, just wait. I mean, look at that.
Oh, there is water. I've always said it. I feel that there could be a dance group alone.
Yeah, but look at how he moves.
Oh, that's sick. It's like puddles. Bad for the socks, though.
I think they're barefooted.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the moment I lost it.
Oh, they're not. They have shoes.
They have shoes on. Yeah, that right there. That's when I was like, what? Why does this exist? It's a violation to my existence.
That's great.
So good, go boys. This whole rain situation.
That's so cool.
I mean, come on.
Water and lighting like that looks amazing.
Oh, Kai is so good. I mean, come on. Come on. Look, he's living in that moment. Breathing it, yes. Take it in. And that right there changed my life.
That's sick. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yay! Yeah, that's it.
That is pretty
That's
cool.
it. and that was the moment
It's good, though.
EXO became a thing.
For you, yeah.
2016, I was eating pizza, chilling with my cousin. I was not minding my own business. And suddenly these boys decided to like change my life.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that performance.
Yeah,
Nice.
so do I.
Very good. I mean,
and it isn't like technically like outstanding.
it looks
It's
good.
just so good aesthetically.
Which at the end of the day, isn't that what you?
That's exactly what you're looking for, as striving as a performer.
I enjoyed that, and I don't know much about dancing.
And
Actually,
that's
I don't
the
know
point.
anything about dancing when it comes to technicalities like those.
And there you go. That's the point. I think sometimes if you're not when you are a huge dancer, like a dancer that has a lot of experience and a lot of technique mastered, you kind of like perform to a certain audience. There's certain audience that would go watch you, and people, no matter who it is, you would always be amazed, but you won't win over a whole new crowd of people.
I see.
But simplicity and like aesthetically, visually captivating things they buy on the audience a lot quicker, and it also sustains them because it makes people like you, for example, that know nothing about dance,
Enjoy
be
it.
totally captivated by the whole performance. And I think sometimes that's more impressive than watching somebody do 3 aerials and go into fouette turns, you know?
Yeah, sure. Because I don't know what any of that meant.
There you go. Well, also impressive, but I think there is simplicity sometimes wins.
It's key.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I mean, what a blast to begin with. But I think we managed hopefully to definitely check all the new stuff out, and you know, some of the iconic stuff they've done, and some really cool songs. I think as I always say, hopefully, you know, if you guys like it, and because I mean, it's obvious we did. But
we had such a good time.
we will do more than happily a part 2, like we're planning to do with all the other podcast specials we're doing. But I think it just really allows us to dive deeper, take a couple of hours to enjoy some good music, get to know some new artists really deeper, and get some new songs for our playlist. Hopefully you guys do the same. You know, if maybe EXO is in a band you knew about, or maybe you just didn't know some of these songs.
Yeah.
Hopefully you also found some new amazing songs, and we had a blast together. I hope. I mean, let us know if you liked it, and who
would you like to see next?
Yeah.
What was the next episode on Feature Friday podcasting?
Yeah. Or
what would you like to see next? What type of genre, or artists from any part of the world, not necessarily K-pop, but anywhere. Like, I mean, I've been somebody suggested to me some Greek music.
That's good. We've never tapped into that.
Never heard anything Greek. Somebody also Italian music. So if you've got any like crazy suggestions, drop them down below. I will totally be checking out the comments on here.
Yeah.
And don't forget to tune in on Sunday. We have our podcast where we review albums and stuff. So if EXO SC has released a mini album, we'll definitely check out and give you our
review,
thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, we also check out news and stuff like that. So anything hot's going on, we'll probably talk about it.
We talk about it, and we also give you a little moment for life experiences and anecdotes that we have in our daily life. So if you want to tune in for that, also.
I'll also do a Q&A. So if you got questions, we'll do them on Sunday.
Yeah, and honestly, huge thanks for the support, the love, because when I first started doing YouTube, I never in my wildest dreams thought like 60,000 people will be sitting down watching my videos. It is the weirdest thing ever, and my heart appreciates it a lot. So I'm very grateful.
It is very bizarre.
It is very crazy, and I am very, very grateful for all of you, all around the globe.
Yeah.
So, kisses and hugs to all of you. And, we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Sup, people, if you're a dancer. Sup, people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
and this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.